Next game. Kyle Seager is back in the third.
That last start, he pitched into the 7th inning, and at
batting .352 for the month. Had 3 hits in the game last night. He hits it hard down the right field line. That's a fair ball up against for second as Teoscar Hernandez plays it back.
Against him because he keeps that front shoulder in.
15 homers and 47 RBIs.
On base percentage, not very good. Lowest, 92.
Will stop at third, so the first 2 reach.
Santiago Espinal with the lefty on the mound and Ryu pitching.
It was his 14th home run of the season. The first inning. Ball toward third. That's a fair ball. Espinal has a run comes into. It could be an infield.
Should be an infield hit and an error to allow.
So it is an infield single for 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a fly ball into center. Chick Haniger is tagging. He's coming to the. France will be credited with a. Is in right field today. Shed long.
Getting fooled on that changeup, and it just hasn't.
In the air to the outfield. Randall Grichuk calls that need your help to make them all 10th. He had a 3-hit game and keep it a close game. Ryu set. Here's a 2-2 curveball. He struck fly. Vladdy Guerrero, Teoscar Hernandez, top of the order.
Say Kikuchi will get the start today. He's had a very
well of late. He's got a 5-2 record.
To get it in to the right-handers.
Field hit high and deep, and this one is a leadoff home run from.
Because they can hit, and they can hit for power. When you're facing somebody like Marcus Semien, who's
she now has surrendered 14 home runs this season.
Good at bats, and I don't care what's going to give you a grinding at bat.
There's for your Blue Jays on BlueJays.com. He hits a ground ball. They play him in the shift. That's JP.
In last night's ball game.
Or for himself, whenever he has a game like that, everybody goes, what? Breaking ball pulled on the ground. Another ground ball to the short. It's his 20th home run of the season for the that 5-game suspension. This list. So they lost another backup catcher in Donovan.
It's been the problem, for about the last
and scored the run to start the 10th.
Change up the curveball, the cutter a little bit more.
Fly ball deep to right. Your help to vote him in as a starter for the All-Star game last night. He was
retired 15 in a row from the
changeup, and that's going to go out of the ball. Strikes. Hits it out of the ball.
Over the middle of the plate. Reese McGuire. So from elation, thinking you have the strikeout.
Fouls it off his leg.
To get through 6 innings. And didn't move very much.
Pitch that was missed. No, but it changes the whole sequence of run of the season. Side for a base hit. Haniger goes the other way.
Yeah, I can't argue with the idea.
Blue Jays to the All-Star game. Make them starters this year. You thinks the same thing that you just said. And there's a ground ball up the middle, but there's Boba. Seattle. 10 minutes and 43 seconds left in the vote.
Fans in Canada, his timing looks like it's coming back.
He hits that ball on the ground. J.P. Crawford.
4 RBIs now for Randall. Very mentally very confident in those types of situations. Fastball cutter, occasional.
8 spot last night, 3 RBIs. He had a sac fly.
Is better, and he's giving him in.
Another ground ball to Seager. The clock is ticking, folks. Jake Fraley hit a 2-out home run in the second.
Fastball seems to be ticking up just a little bit.
In a great spot. Tough play down the right side. Vladdy Guerrero. Most improved player. He moved to first base last year, but
the change up. Use his slow curveball if he has to, but he has to get that fastball in.
With 1 out here in the 3rd, and here's Dylan Moore. And goes back to Korea, of course. Pitching like a veteran.
And he hit it hard. He should find it.
Yeah, this ball is gone into the.
It's got to be very frustrating not getting that outside home runs. He's hitting .059 against left-handed pitching over the last.
5-1 Seattle. Ground ball to second. They lead at 5-1. Espinal, third, 8 spot, hit playing at third base this afternoon. Base. He's made his 25th start. Goes after that ball. Another ground ball.
Pump to the left side of the infield.
Of course, he started out in the minor leagues. Side and slicing into foul ground. out in the air. And he felt like he had a pretty good.
Already in this game, looks like Patrick.
There's a liner in.
Such a simple approach at the plate. Not a lot of.
Simeon with 20 can get that bat to the baseball. And that time, Kikuchi trail 5-1 as we go to the fourth. Has happened to them and how well. And Ryu could make a play. Past Bo Bichette goes into center field.
Lead-off hit for the Mariners.
He had a leadoff double in the first, and he walked and was. Ground ball. This could be two. Simeon flips to Bo here a little bit and threw the timing off. And deep to right. Tejas has got room on a long fly ball to right.
The out at second base. That was huge.
Not running. Line inning this game. First career grand slam last night to Simeon has a single. That's it. There's a leadoff
who has had a lot of success against.
Ground ball to short. Crawford to second for 1. Jammed and hits a little nubber, and they were playing him in the
second baseman to run it down, come up with
a low strike against Grichuk to start the battle with the lead. 5-1. Shedlong coming in, Fraley coming over the center. Time now for a Blue Jays Central update. Here's
Juicer in the game. Just threw a third inning.
Curveball hit hard right to the shortstop. A one hopper.
Himself took his time. This will show catch it and get the out.
Top of the fifth. Deep. Rando Grichuk camped under it.
Yeah, and a little redemption right here for doesn't get the call from the first base umpire. Done.
He went after that. Bottom of the order for the Blue Jays.
19 went with the growing pains of the young hitters. But now they're starting to hit the ball really well. They played 10 hits in a major league game, but it's out for a 2 to 3 week period.
Has been a club to understand the importance of defense.
6 out of those 9 games.
Big breaking ball, McGuire, Seattle. 5. And he wants to be a complete player. And have seen it early on in his career that when they send according to different situations, you're going to. There's a fastball hit on the ground. Simeon is there. It's like, oh, I'm a one-inning guy. So when they walk in there, he said, okay. Then he go down the end of the bench.
When they're tired, because he's in a big 162 game where you're not going to feel 100%.
The entire thing is about he's dealing with 7, 8, 9 or 3-0. And he walked him.
To get through this inning. You got the next 2 guys. He likes the fastball. Do
First
this. I mean, they'll have a game
bounce
plan
to Espinal. That is before the trade, and he's done a pretty good job.
He comes from sidearm.
He gets a ground ball. This should end the inning, but we'll go to the bottom of the 6th. The Blue Jays top of the order. Face Kikuchi, top of the order. Simeon but hesitate and pause. They get a real.
So far today, Marcus Simeon has. Everybody else has percentage since June the 1st with the.
Bo struck out on a good fast. This one into right field for a base hit. Smooth swing and gets his first hit.
To right field.
93 hits for the season.
I mean, what a tandem at the top of the.
Ground ball. Crawford to second. Control. 5-1 Seattle. He became a sidearmer or submarine. To keep this delivery.
Look out of that bullpen. That's side of the pen.
Guy that was the ultimate submariners in the majors. And that's going to sneak through for a base hit. A 1-out single for Ty France.
Fly got an RBI today, and now he's going to.
But he was able to get the bat on the ball.
That slider that'll come in on him. That's a great shot of it right there. It's like it's right.
Home run last night. He's 0 for 3 today. Fielder for New York and the announcer. There's another ground ball. Easy play for Bishop. Pitching well over his last 10 starts. He was pitching upstairs. Might have been a ball. Kikuchi down the right side. That's going to be extra base. In there with the leadoff double. his 13th.
The other way. Earlier today,
Gucci is making his 56, a walk and 8 strikeouts back on
an in to get those ground balls.
Strike 3.
96. He still has a pretty good fastball, but
the Mariners, they're a little thin in their bullpen days, going right into the All-Star break, all at home. Another good change.
Through the lineup, I got to throw my changeup. He missed the pre.
Lourdes Gurriel will step to the plate with Schmidt going all the way back to the backstop.
On one knee again. He wants the ball. These are big runs. For
ground ball, another ground ball to the shortstop. Crawford. Seattle still leads at 5-1. Has pitched well since he's joined the Blue Jays. The 100th home run for the Mariners this. Grounds up a step. He'll step on. You know, last time up, 1 for 3. There's a call to strike.
There it is right there. There's the grip. I'll throw it a little.
And Fraley looked like he was going to be. Swung and a miss. Another splitter.
He gave up a leadoff double to Kevin Biggio.
Santiago Espinal, who went 0 for 2. The fly ball into center. Medium flies out to center. Reese McGuire has pitch and hits a fly ball. That's going to be a little deep. The inning alive. That's going to get down and go up against the fence. Marcus Semien, another hit.
Breaking ball. Look how still he is at the plate. The
heat in the series for Marcus Semien. Half of them. And it's went into the outfield. That's going to drop.
They're waiting for that breaking ball, just like Sewald pitched in yesterday's
game.
That big slider.
Upstairs, Seattle with a 3-run lead. Trying to follow suit here in the 9th. The ability to command that fastball. Season. And that ball runs off the.
But he's missed a lot to that arm side.
And that one was bounced. And he has since gone 0 for 3. So it's
month and a half of the season. Ball.
And Seager on third. He's going to score.
Come back strong, Kyle Seager, after the first game.
They applaud that first of the year. Kyle Lewis is on the IL, and they're
the season down and away.
Their player they're missing. He faced here in the 9th. It's hit hard into the outfield. That's going to score. Seager will go all the way to third.
It's a slider out over the plate.
Dylan Moore. Swing and a miss.
Again, a runner at third base, less than 2 outs. You want it to happen. Saucedo will try and finish it up here in the
game and got Taylor Trammell to end. Question about it. And the Blue Jays trail by Chicago, and they're on the verge. Ground ball. Seager dives, gets to his feet.
It has been very busy this afternoon. To start the 9th inning with that infield hit, because they will grind it out on you. And now they're.
Randall Grichuk is 0 for 3.
On base. That's all you're thinking about right now. Inside part of the plate and then spins it. And
Lourdes Gurriel's got 3 career saves in 9 attempts. Fastball right on.
94 miles an hour crossfire onto the something extra. A couple more punch outs.
2-2. Swing and a miss this season. His 4th career.